I am here. Just give me a minute. I'm just setting this up, so I just want to make sure my feed's doing all right. Looks like it is. Wow. Okay, guys. Wow. This is definitely a wow. Okay. Let me get this up. Hey, welcome to the Green Bay Wacky live stream tonight, guys. Okay. Get ready for some drama, okay? You want to tweet this out, go ahead and tweet it out because I'm going to rail. Welcome. I'm going to give people some time to get in here. I'm going to have my coffee. Guys, tonight I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room. Nobody has come forward to talk about this. I'm going to do this I'm going to lose friends and subscribers tonight is a guarantee. I guarantee you I will lose some subscribers and I'm going to piss some people off. Okay. All right. This is not a comedy stream tonight. It's not under comedy. It's not under. And I want everyone to know in the stream, everyone, that I love everyone here in this community. I love people so much. You can't even, I sacrifice everything on this channel. People don't even know. All right. I sacrifice my time with my wife, my family, everything. And something's been going on lately, and it's being talked about under the table. No one's brought it out in the open. I haven't seen one live stream about it, and I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. I might not comment on your comments in the chat right now because I'm going to be so focused on what I'm going to say. I apologize. I see a lot of red. Hello, Frozen Fury, Bill. I see you, Scott, California Green Orange, beautiful Becky, everyone, okay? I see you guys out there, and I love you guys, okay? And I hate to do this tonight. I hate it's come to this, that I'm going to do this live stream, okay? But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to say things that are going to piss people off, and they're going to make people sad, maybe. Now, I'm going to state this for the record. This is not geared towards any one person, okay? I am not. So if people are in the chat and you're thinking this is about me, it's not. It's about a trend that's been going on in our community, and I'm going to get it out in the open. I'm going to be the guy. I've always said Wacky's a trendsetter, okay? Well, to be a trendsetter, sometimes I got to feed you real life stuff. No bullshit, okay? All right? No bullshit. Tonight is no bullshit night, all right? I'm going to be serious, all right? Guys, I applaud everyone that works their channel and works on it and works hard at their channel, okay? I applaud you. I applaud you, everyone. All right? Again, I'm not reading the chat, so if you're trying to address me and I don't say it back, I apologize. I love you guys. You know I love to shout everyone out. I love to do that. Guys, lately, there's been a trend going on in our community, and I can't even believe I'm doing this live stream. Guys, I'm going to talk about this community has been turned into an ATM cash machine. And guys, you don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. You don't understand. People are talking about this. People are coming to me privately, not just one, not just two, not just three. People Twitter me. I get private messages. It's like, let me tell you what the community was supposed to be. What I signed up for was a community that helps support each other. Okay, I get that. We support each other. Guys, I love people, all right? I love people. Give me time to say my piece here, okay? I'm not pointing a finger at any particular person. And for the record, okay, just as this live stream gets started, I have never asked for money on my live streams, all right? People donate because they like what I'm doing for the entertainment value. I'm not going to dwell on this, all right? I do not ask for money on my live streams. The people that donate because they love what we're doing, okay? That being said, this is not about me. Guys, the community, again, this is hard. This is hard. So bear with me because I am going to get so much hate from this. I'm going to get so many people that are going to want to distance themselves from me because I'm the guy that's going to bring the white elephant out into the community. Guys, let me tell you what I signed up for and what I thought it was going to be and what it's turned into. It was supposed to be, we grow our channels together. We make good content. We get better camera equipment. We make better videos, okay? We get monetized because we worked our fucking asses off, all right? That's what it was supposed to be. When you get a check at the end of the month on YouTube, you get it because your channel grew, because you're an entertainment, you're a business, you're a channel, okay? But what's happened is our community got so big, we got so intertwined that every day now people come to me and I can't take it anymore. Every day there's a new fundraiser going on because people can't pay their electric bills. People can't pay their mortgages. People can't pay stuff. Guys, I've got look, I'm going to give you a dose of reality. Let me tell you a backstory about Wacky. All right. I have been fucking down and out. My wife right now, she works. She's got neuropathy in her feet and she has type 2 diabetes. She has more meds that she takes in a day than a pharmacy. Okay. And she does it for our family because she's gotta. Guys, I've sold everything I've owned. I've sold snowmobiles, cars, trucks. I've sold tires on rims. I've done 5 years ago, I was so down and out. Me and my wife went out and delivered phone books. We delivered phone books, okay? We delivered phone books because we needed money. We had to do it. There's no accountability going on right now. No accountability at all, people. People are saying they need money for, it's always the same thing. I can't pay my rent. I can't pay my electric bill. Everyone's got these. I love you. I am sympathetic. I have a $450 a month electric bill that I pay myself. It costs me over $150 a month just to be in this room right now to talk to you. Guys, everyone is talking about this privately. It's not out in the open. I'm going to do this at the risk of all the hate, and I'm not pulling any punches. Tonight, I am not pulling any punches. Guys, look. I want this community to get back to what it was, where I regret, I'm going to be honest, I regret doing some fundraisers. I do, because it started a trend. I feel like I'm part of the problem, and that's why I don't do any anymore. All right. And yeah, tweet this stream out. You can tell everyone Wacky's pissed. All right. And I'm going to lose subscribers tonight. I know my count's going to go down, and I know I'm going to get a ton of messages. People are going to be like, you talking about me? I'm not talking about any one particular person. Guys, I've seen, and you don't even know some of the stuff that goes on. I've seen people that I know for a fact have raised $500-600 for something that people that don't work. Now, this is not directed. I know you might think, well, it's directed at you. I've sat in chats with people watching a fundraiser going on for someone that I know for a fact took the money and doesn't work and gets checks from the government every month. Okay. Now look, I'm sympathetic to people who don't make money. I'm very sympathetic, guys. I don't want to be the bad guy here. Okay. I don't want to be the bad guy. All right. I don't. Look, I'm not gaining anything from this right now. What am I gaining? Nothing. I'm gaining hate. Hate is going to come my way because of this. Okay. There's nothing to gain here. This isn't like a viral video. This isn't like, I've got like thousands of dollars coming in the super chats. All right. This is just to say my piece and be done with it, okay? I love everyone in this community, but guys, look, I know friends privately that are getting hit up every day for money. Every day they're getting hit up by people. I even said in previous fundraisers about some people that donated generously, please don't hit these people up just because you see them giving generously. It's like, and I'm sorry, I'm not reading the chat, and I do apologize, okay? Okay, just let me calm down, all right? Let me just calm down, take it step by step, all right? Guys, this community, being a YouTuber, means you have to accept what you make from your channel. If you're not, what's happened is that people are like, I'm not monetized, I don't make money, I can't make content, I can't afford good equipment, so just give me some fucking money. It's like, guys, that's not the way it works here. It doesn't work that way here. That's not how YouTube works. That's not how these channels work. That's not how our community works. It's the elephant in the room, guys. And I don't even want to read the chat because I know people are going to be pissed. I'll read it back on the replay. Okay. Guys, people are talking about this all the time under the table. No one's brought it out in the open. No one has brought it out in the open. I'm bringing it out in the open right now. Guys. Okay. I'm worked up. Just hold on. Just relax. All right. Just hold on. Give me time to say my piece. All right. Yeah. Give me time to say my piece. I want you to know that I'm not angry. Okay. And I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I am not better than anyone else. I am not better. Okay. Do you understand that? I am not better than you. You are not better than me. We're equal. We're all equal. We're supposed to be fellow collaborators. But instead of talking about, look, guys, you can't be on YouTube if you can't pay your bills. You can't be here. You can't be on live streams all freaking day long when you have no money. And then you go to the community and say, I don't have any money. Give me money. You can't do it. Okay? You can't do that. Thank you, GamerX6500, for the super chat. I appreciate that. I'll say it again, what I always say. I'm a viewer-supported channel. I appreciate those things. I never ask for money. When I get my check at the end of the month, it's whatever I'm worth is what the community gives me. All right? Yes, I'm speaking factual now, and I appreciate everyone in here. And again, I'm sorry to be so worked up, okay? But I am. I'm worked up to the point where I'm doing a live stream where I will lose subscribers and get hate mail. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it because, guys, believe it or not, I'm actually doing this to encourage creators. I know that might sound crazy. I'm encouraging people to make better content. I need to make better content. My content sometimes sucks. Guys, let me give you a story. I needed this computer system. See the computer I'm on? This is a Yeti. You see this? It's a Yeti mic, all right? Well, let me tell you how I got this Yeti mic, all right? I'm going to just adjust it here for a sec. I got it on Craigslist. I went out in the middle of the night and bought a used one for 50 bucks. They're normally 130. I didn't have 130 bucks. I had 50 bucks. I drove out in the middle of the night to get it. I sold my Honda. I had a Honda Accord. I liked that car. I liked it, okay? But I sold it to get this computer system, okay? I bought this computer system by selling the Honda, all right? Guys, let me give you a dose of reality. There's no accountability going on, all right? Now listen to me, and I mean this with a loving heart. People are spending money on cigarettes. They're buying alcohol. They're buying drugs. They're buying pizza. They're gambling, all right? They're not giving a full story. And then they're like, I physically have seen people. Look, I'm going to tell you what I've seen, all right? I've seen people that have done fundraisers that a week before I saw spending money on YouTube, all right? Super chatting and other things I'm not even going to get into, okay? I've seen it. You don't even know what I've seen because we don't talk about it. So you don't know. You don't know what we're seeing. And not just me. Dozens of channels behind the scenes talking about this. Do you know what I saw? I saw this person that did a fundraiser for this over here doing a $30 super chat. Guys, listen, this is YouTube. Okay, I'm going to give you a dose of reality. This is a business. This is a real place. All right? Everything I've got here on YouTube, I've done it because I've earned it. You know, guys, I've done 5-hour freaking live streams. 5 hours I could have been with my wife, where I didn't even get a super chat. I didn't complain about it. I didn't say anything like, oh my goodness, give me more money. And the next day I went out and said, you know what? I can't pay my electric bill. All right. Just give me time here, guys. I'm worked up. All right. I'm worked up. Give me time. I see a lot of my friends are out here. June Gall, Leonard Shea. Guys, there are legitimate reasons to raise money on YouTube here. There are. Look at June Gall. Look, I love June Gall. I love her. She needs a double lung transplant. That's real, right? She's got 16% lung capacity. That's real. That's as real as it freaking gets. That's as real as it gets. Guys, there are legitimate reasons, okay? But we cannot continue to go out in the community night after night after night, week after week after week. And sorry, I just did something. And ask the community to give us money to pay our light bill, to pay our guys. Look, let me give you a dose of reality. You might get kicked. Your ass might get kicked out of where you live. All right, because you did not find a way to make money. All right, if you can't pay your rent, you're out. All right, you're out. Go to a family member. Get homeless. Seriously, guys, I know that sounds harsh. That's a dose of reality, okay? I'm sorry, there was something over here I had to read for a sec. But a dose of reality is you got to learn how to make it happen on your own. You cannot keep asking the community to bail you out with no transparency, no accountability. Guys, I'll say it again. I've got relatives that work at Domino's Pizza. A double pizza order and a couple Cokes with a tip is $35 freaking dollars. And people do it. You do that 3 times a month, it's $105. You drink pop, you drink Coke, or do you buy the generic? No, I like Coke, it's better. Every decision you make leads up to when you come to the community and say, I don't have the money to pay my rent. Do you smoke? $7, $8 a pack, all right? And you say, well, I'm a junkie, I'm an addict. So what? then have your fucking lights turned off. All right? Seriously. I mean it. Guys, I'm not pulling any punches here at all. I decided I'm getting this off my chest one time, one night only. And guys, I'm not directing this at one particular person. People are being pressured night after night. Look, let me tell you what's going on. See, you don't even know this. People don't even know because no one's bold enough to do a live stream like I'm doing right now. I am bold enough to do this, and I'll do it. Yes. Yes. But anyway, let me just catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. People come to me and tell me every day, so-and-so's hit me up for money, so-and-so's hit me up for money, so-and-so's hit me up for money, and privately, okay? Because no one's talking about it openly. And people are telling me, oh, I'm tired of this. And then people now, here's what you don't even know. People are now not going to live streams. Do you know that? Do you know how many people I know? Dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people that are not going to channels, not going to live streams anymore because they're like, oh, shit, I don't want to go there anymore because every time I go there, they're hitting us up for money. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. Hold on. I don't care. I get it. I get it. That's all right. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I want you guys to talk to each other. And you know what, guys? I know my subscriber count's going to go down. I'm encouraging people to revisit your business, your channel. I'm encouraging people to revisit your life, okay? Revisit your life. Thank you, Looney Circus, for that super chat. I appreciate it, 99 cents. I'm doing good, Smurf Tricks. I'm a little worked up. Oh, man. The Egyptian Gamer Geek. Yeah, sorry. I'm not paying attention to the chat. I normally don't go that long, okay? Guys, I want reevaluation going on. Reevaluation in yourself as a person, as a channel, in your life. Guys, if you're not making enough money, you got to find a way to make enough money, okay? You know what was supposed to happen? Here's what was supposed to happen. You're supposed to start a YouTube channel, make good content, edit it good, come up with good, content that makes people want to view you. And then you were supposed to get monetized. Now, if you do a live stream and people like what you're doing, then they are supposed to give you donations, PayPal, and that kind of thing. Now, here's the other thing, too. Yeah, I'll breathe. Yes, I'll breathe, Uber Gruber Lady. I love Uber Gruber Lady, by the way. I don't mind people doing this on their own channel, okay? I have nothing against that. It's your channel. If you want to do, a live stream on your panel to raise money because you can't pay the rent, no, that's fine. That is fine. I'm not knocking your channel. You do a thing. Guys, people are going out to other channels every day, every night, and they're asking them, my channel's not big enough. Can you do this for me? And they're actually getting other channels that are big to do fundraisers for them. Because they can't, and they'll even say it, well, I can't raise any money on my own because my channel isn't monetized and it's not big enough. If I do a live stream, I won't have enough people there. You got to earn it. You got to earn it here. You got to earn it. Wow, sorry, I was just reading something. People are taking, there's a new mentality going on, and I'm willing to bring it out in the open. The new mentality is, I don't have to make it on YouTube with my channel. I don't have to get monetized. And if I do, even if I don't get enough views and I don't get enough on my live streams, all I have to do is go out and tell people I can't pay my rent, can't pay my light bill, and they'll just give me money. Guys, it's got to, seriously, I'll breathe. I told you, I'm not going to pull any punches tonight at the risk of losing people. I got to breathe for a minute. See, here's what's not being brought out in the open. What's not being brought out in the open is what people are saying privately. The stuff I know. I have private access to people. Thank you, Michigander man. Rob, I love you, Rob. I love you. Man, Rob is a stand-up guy, man. Rob, stand-up guy. I love Michigander man, by the way. Okay. But, okay. Sorry, there's a couple little messages already coming in my way. Guys, there's people here in this community that do actually have some money, okay? And what's happening is they're getting hit up constantly to give it out and give it out and give it out and give it out. Look, what was supposed to happen, I'll say it again, this is what was supposed to happen, was you were supposed to start your channel. If you live stream, if you make videos, you're supposed to make money because you get views on your videos. Or if you do a chat, like a live stream where people like you, They give you a super chat or a PayPal donation because they say, I like what you're doing. I just want you to know I love you. I support you. Okay. I know people, believe this or not, that are not even getting any more donations to their own channels that are working their butts off. I'm not talking about me, by the way. I'm not, look, this is not about me. And I'm not saying about, but privately, people say, wow, you know, lately everyone's doing all these fundraisers and people that used to give on my channels don't give anymore because they're giving it all to the people that need to pay their rent and they need to pay their, all the stuff, all the money's getting out there. All right. It's like, again, I'm going to have to watch all of what you've said on the replay on this. I apologize. You know the wacky. I love shouting you out. I do. I love shouting you out. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, okay, right. Yes. Tonight. Yes, okay, fine. I'm not mad at anyone, number one. I'm not mad at anyone, and I love everyone here. I know so many people here. All right. It's just the elephant in the room that no one's talking about. And it's like, yeah, you know what, guys, by the way, I'm having a couple smokes. I normally don't do that. 5 years it's been, but you know what, I am. I don't care if people notice that. That's fine. I'm worked up. But guys, look, I'm encouraging. Here's the message that I want everyone to take away from this, okay? I want you to take away from this that you need to work harder, all right? And it might not be YouTube. See, everyone is so determined to stay here on YouTube because they love hanging with everyone that they're willing to not work anymore, right? They're not working. They're not, you know, if you listen, if you are out at 100 live streams a day, that's great. You're supporting the community. But then you do a fundraiser. Well, you could be trying to do things to make money. I've seen people that have stuff in their house. They don't sell it. They don't want to sell it to get the money. There's a new thing called Craigslist. It's like, you got to do what you got to do. And you might have to hang up your YouTube shoes a little bit now and again because you have to say, look, I can't pay my electric bill. Now, and here's the thing. It's like, it's always so shocking. Like no one knew. Like no one knew that electric bill was coming as they were hanging out on YouTube day after day after day, or that mortgage payment or that car repair, whatever it is. Like, oh my goodness. Here, I need a little coffee. All right. So what I'm getting at is this. I'm encouraging people to work hard. Hard work gets rewarded. The Bible even says if you don't work, you don't eat. All right. But then I know what people say, and this is where I know I'm going to hate. Oh, you don't understand. I can't work. I'm on disability. I suffer from this. I suffer from that. I suffer from that. It's like, but you're putting that on the whole community that you came to here. Like, hey, I'm part of the community now. Now you got to support me. It's like, guys, I'm encouraging people to work harder on their channels, make better content, make better stuff, do more live streams. You know, there's people that don't even live stream, that say they need money. Well, why aren't you live streaming all? Guys, I would rather see a person that needs money doing a fundraiser on their own channel 7 days a week than to be in my live stream supporting me. I would much rather see them trying to fix their situation. All right? And I believe in community support. It's all these excuses. It's an excuse after an excuse after an excuse. And but you don't understand. I do understand. Look, let me tell you something. I do understand. You don't understand how broke I have been. I've been on the roller coaster of brokenness. Guys, I've lost my house. I've been homeless. I've had cars repossessed. I've been to the food shelves. I bought used clothes for my kids. I've been there. Don't anyone say, nobody can say that you don't understand. I do understand. I do understand. All right? I've taken care of my mom on hospice when she was dying. I do understand what it's like when you got a sick family member. But guys, this is YouTube. A dose of reality. This is YouTube. YouTube is a business, okay? It's a business, and it rewards hard work and effort. It's like, and you know what? I see stuff that just drives me up the wall. I see people that say they need money, and they've got freaking a Note 9 phone. Do you know how much a fucking Note 9 phone is? What are you doing with a Note 9? All right? I've got a Samsung Galaxy 7 Edge that I bought on Craigslist for $150. That's all I could afford, all right? And that's what I got. I can't upgrade it because I don't have the money to upgrade it. All right. I'm too busy paying my bills. All right. It's like I see people sitting all night long, smoking and smoking and smoking at $8 a pack. Guys, if you have the money for that, Great. I'm not against smoking. But then to come back later and say I don't have money for my for things that I need it for. I'm speaking the truth. Yes, I'm speaking the truth. And I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash from this. A lot of backlash. I can't even believe I'm doing this. I can't even believe I'm doing this. Guys, I'm just putting this out to you. Be careful. Be careful of giving out all your money to all the different causes because people can't pay. Guys, you might look, you become stronger when you lose things, okay? Not when you get enabled, all right? You might have to. Years ago, I ran out of money. I became homeless with my now wife, and we had to go move in with my mom. You know how humiliating that was in my mind? In my mind, that was humiliating. But I had to do it. There was no other choice. I've gone to relatives and said, I hate to do this, but I'm broke and I'm going to get kicked out. Do you have $1,000? I've gone to relatives. All right. But everyone in this community has turned it into a big ATM now. Everyone has turned it into a big ATM. And guys, if it wasn't, look, I'm not against people trying to raise money for their cause on their own channel. They're doing that's fine. It's your channel. Oh, AMC, Green Bay, bless your heart. You're awesome and speaking for a lot of people. Nothing but respect for you. Wow, AMC, thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot because I'll tell you guys, I'm scared. I was very scared to do this tonight. I was very scared. I was very scared. I am scared right now. I don't know what the backlash is going to be. I'm very scared. I am scared. Yeah, I'm scared. I'll be honest. I'm scared, okay? But I don't care. Guys, I'm willing to risk it all. I'm willing to risk it all. All right. Do you know how many people don't tell you out there that they gamble? They don't tell you that, but they do. Do you know how many people drink? They don't tell you that. All right. All right. Nothing's transparent. Guys, every decision you make affects. Look, I learned a lot how to manage money. All right. I learned a lot, and at the expense of okay. Whatever. Whatever. That's fine. I don't really care. Whatever's going on in the chat. Okay. Thanks, Rand Jams. Look, I'm not directing this to any particular person. I'm trying to give people a dose of reality. I'm trying to speak about the elephant in the room. Okay. The elephant in the room says, that I'm speaking for the whole community that is under the ground. Guys, if you're one of those people that have talked to me privately, I am speaking on your behalf. I'm trying to do a community service. Okay. Look, let me give you an example. All right. Everything. There's no transparency. I used to have $160 a month cable bill. All right. I had DVR boxes and all that shit. Okay. It's like, but you know what? What did I watch? The Walking Dead on Sunday nights. Really? I got rid of it. I called them up and said, how much would it be if I just get high-speed internet? Because I'm not using the cable. Well, that's $99 a month and it's 3 times faster. Oh, really? Get rid of it. Got rid of it. My cable bill went down to $100 a month. Boom. There's $60. All right. Full coverage insurance on a 1997 Buick. Are you kidding me? Every month you pay your auto insurance. You have full coverage insurance with a $500 freaking deductible on a 97 Buick. Get rid of it. Minimum liability. Insurance guys tells you, oh, you need 400,000. What if you hit someone and get sued? Really? It's like, drop it down to 150,000. Plenty of coverage. Every financial decision you make affects your life. But we don't get the whole picture. We get the quick, hey guys, I need the money now. I need 500 bucks. Man, and the numbers are mind-boggling. People are getting thousands of dollars. I just want to, here's my message, okay? This stream is not going to last forever, right? This is a shorter stream to get my point out at the risk of, like I said, whatever backlash comes, I'll accept it. You be the judge of what I've said tonight, okay? But guys, this community is about support. We do support each other, but support, getting guilted into providing money to pay electric bills and mortgage payments and car repairs and stuff like that, that isn't support. That's not the same. That's not what it was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be about, let me shout your channel out. Let me go watch a video. Let me come to your live stream. Let me help you grow. You know what? Telling someone, you know what? You need a new camera. You need this. You need that. You know, I hope people talk about the stream afterwards. I really do. Because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, what people are saying. No one is seeing that. And Guys, I have inside information sometimes, and it drives me nuts when I've seen stuff going on. And it's just getting overwhelming every single day, all day, every day. It's like, I want to get back to creating. I want to make better videos. I want to make better content. I want to do better live streams. Okay. I want to grow so that I can look back and say, my channel grew because I worked my butt off at it. All right. I mean, think about this. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank you, City Girl, Country Heart. I saw that. Takes guts. Well, I got some guts tonight, guys. I got some guts. Well, hold on a sec here. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just a couple messages already coming my way. I know there's a lot of people out there that see. Look, I have no problem with people that raise their money on their own channel, guys. If I ever get in a bind, if I ever get in a serious bind, I'm going to lose my house or something. I'll be the first to do my own live stream and ask for money. I will, if that's what it comes to. If I sell everything I own, and it comes to that, I'll do it on my channel, on my stream, just me, my followers. Okay. Man, you don't know how many people behind the scenes are getting hit up for money right now. And you don't understand how many people come to me and my friends. And here's what else is happening. This is really pissing me off. People are unsubscribing and not going to follow people anymore because they won't donate to them or they won't do a fundraiser. I had a person come to me that asked me to do a fundraiser for them because they were in a car wreck and they wanted a new car. Now, I got a GoFundMe account for $20,000. Are you out of your freaking mind? 20 grand? And this person unfollowed me and said, I'm not going to support you anymore. And I said, why? They said, because you didn't tell people about my GoFundMe account. You didn't tell people that our car got crashed and we needed a new one. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? Really? So I'm not a good channel anymore. I'm not a good guy because I didn't tell people that you wanted a $20,000 car. Unbelievable. And I could tell you story after story after story. And remember this, I'm one guy. I have dozens and dozens, hundreds of friends that have told stories like that under the table. No one knows about them. No one sees them. All right. I'm going to calm down for a sec because I'm not going to rant forever tonight on this particular stream. And yeah. Yeah. Darren Hillhouse vlogs. You expect. Yeah. Right around $1,000 car. Yeah, I do expect you to. You see my cars. They're all piece of shit, man. But I keep them running. They're all paid for. I can't buy a new one. All right. Man. Oh man. Every decision you make. Do you need Nike shoes or can you go to Walmart and get shoes? If you don't got no shoes on your feet, you have no business buying Nikes. Green Bay, I'll always be there for you, brother. Thanks, just-in-time prepping. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to cause hate. I'm not trying to ruin my channel tonight. I'm not. It's not the goal of this. I'm trying to get the elephant in the room out and just speak it, leave it up. You can watch it. You can watch the playback. And, okay. I'm almost done. I don't know what else to say, people. The community... We are supposed to support each other, okay? But if you're not making it on YouTube, you can't be here. You can't be here and expect the hand up for your all your normal bills and all your stuff. You can't expect that because your channel is failing. If your channel's failing, you're not doing it right. You're doing something wrong. And I know people make excuses. They make all these excuses. What I do is I look at things and say, man, I can't get in the algorithm. Wow, why didn't that video go viral? But I don't, like, oh man, oh, well, I'll just get some money from the community. It's like, I look at that and say, okay, next one I do, let me try to do a better music track. Let me try to get a better camera angle. Look, tonight, look at this. Here, look at this right here. All right, look, here's my garage right there. See that light back there? That's 1,000 watts of light, okay? It's a big yellow double light, okay? I went to Menards tonight, and I was going to buy, it was on sale. I had a budget, all right? I had a budget. I needed a light, but I couldn't buy a $100 light, but I had a budget. I bought that light for $27. Why? Because I wasn't lit enough for my green screen videos, okay? Yeah, I know people are going to hate me for this. Band runners, Eric and Shunda, I love you guys. I love so many people in this community, and I am so sorry for not. I don't know what's going on in the chat at all. I'm oblivious to it, and I apologize. I've thrown a few comments out, but by the way, that light I had to wait to buy it because I had other things. I had electric bills, food, gas. I couldn't buy that light, but I knew in my mind I needed more light. I'd find a way to happen. Well, it happened when I paid my credit card minimum payment, had a little bit left on it. Boom, got the light. Okay. I'm just saying I'm encouraging people to have some accountability here. All right. And now listen to me. I'm not telling this message is not for you guys. I'm not saying don't give in the community. Like, I don't want people to walk away from this like, damn, Wacky's right. I'm not giving anyone any money anymore. All right. You can do what you want. No one's put a gun to your head. Okay. It's like you can give to who you want. You can do what you want. You can super chat who you want. But I'm encouraging people to work harder and find better solutions than just it's become easy money out here in our community. Yeah, look, I'll call it for what it is. Easy money. Man, I've seen, the more I talk about this, the more worked up I'm going to get. I've seen people get $600 in an hour on a fundraiser, all right? $600, $700. That's real freaking money that I've got to work all month for. 400 hours sometimes it seems like. It's not right. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to be putting this on the community, guys. Yes. 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 All right. I'm going to address something. Yes. Thank you yes. I got a message to remind me of something that I wanted to tell people. I've seen this lots of times, guys. I have seen people that have done fundraisers that I see them in other chats doing super chats. Guys, that is fucking ridiculous. You don't super chat anybody, nobody. If you need money and you're doing a fundraiser, you don't go to another channel and super chat them to look good. All right. That is crazy. All right. I'm being honest. All right. That's a dose of honesty. All right. Asking for money. And then I've seen them super chatting lots of people. Well, it's turned into a handout community. And guys, like I said, I'm going to get a lot of hate. A lot of hate from this. Oh, I can't even imagine the repercussions from this. Oh, my goodness. I can't even imagine what is going to happen. I just don't know what else to say. I don't know what. Wait. Oh, sorry. Someone was I'm getting messages already. See? I'm getting messages already. Guys, this is no joke. No. Anyone that knows Green Bay Wacky knows when I'm being serious and knows when I'm joking. I'm not making light of people's hardships. I'm not making hardships a joke. It's not a joke. There are so many. Look, you want to hear hardships? Let me tell you hardships. I went about 10 days back and I worked volunteering for Feed My Starving Children. And we packaged rice meals that get shipped all around the world. And they had pictures, okay, of little kids living in a cardboard box with no shoes, no shirt, all right? And their bellies swollen out because when you starve, your belly swells out, okay? I'm not making light of hardships. I just feel like this community has turned into the wrong place for this. It's getting too easy to just do a fundraiser just out of the blue. And that's the way. It's just out of the blue. Like, hey, I don't have my rent money, man. Can you help me out? Hey, I don't have my electric bill. Can you help me out? My car broke down. Can you help me out? And you know what? I oh my goodness. Thanks, Uber Gruber lady. I'm trying. Lunatic Dad's in there? Oh. What? Lunatic Dad, whenever you're ready to send me a link? Lunatic Dad, my brother is in the hospital. Wait a minute. Lunatic Dad wants to come up here? Oh my goodness. Well, okay. All right, I'll do it. Just a minute. I know he might be mad at me, though. He might be mad at me. Lunatic Dad, you're saying you want to come up here? Okay, I'll bring Lunatic Dad up here. He says he wants to come up here. And by the way, I want to mention this. Larry, Lunatic Dad, for the record, is a brother of mine. Okay? I did a prayer for him recently, prayer stream for Lunatic Dad, not to gain views or anything like that. It's because I love him. I love him. I love him. I love Larry. Okay? Now, hold on. This is fine. I'm gonna get Lunatic Dad up here. I didn't know that he would want to come up here, but if he does, he can. Because I love him. And there you go. There's a link for Lunatic Dad. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Here's the thing, guys. There are legitimate needs. But the thing is, people, all right, here's my take on this, all right? People don't do the footwork. They don't make the phone calls. Look, my cable company, they won't shut me off if I call them up and tell them I need 13, 14, 15 days to pay it. You can't get evicted out of a house without a court order in hand. You have to have a court order from the judge to give a sheriff to be out on the street. But that never comes up. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to be mad at me, Larry.
No, not at all, my brother. First off, you're like literally a brother to me, so that could never possibly fucking happen.
All right. Well, okay. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. This was just on my heart tonight.
And it is something that needs to be addressed because I agree pretty much with everything that you have said. I really do. I mean, if it's for things like cars or it's for stuff that is very monetary and you just want something replaced or you want for personal goods and everything else, something bad happened, no, I disagree totally with that. You know, you got your own channels and everything else. Sorry about my voice, but I'm trying to, like I said, and I do appreciate, I want to tell you, Dave, thank you very much for the prayer stream. You can tell my voice is not the same because I'm trying to basically not talk from my stomach. But I just want to say, guys, what Dave is saying is 100% accurate, 100%. If it's for monetary or it's for, you know, the only thing I disagree is there are some times that people will go ahead and try to, you know, I heard you mention about that there is, you know, you got notice, you knew this was happening, like say for an electric bill or something might have happened or whatever. Sometimes, you know, some people don't want to go ahead and make it known out there until it's too late. I would give the advice, once you already know that a problem is starting to exist, that you already know it's beginning, try to tackle it yourself on your own from the beginning, not wait until there is no other answer. I think there's a lot of people, there's good people out here that want to go ahead and do the right thing. But you do have to watch out for scammers. You have to watch out. I mean, hell, I said it to you many times privately, Dave. Many times I said that I've had 100 people literally come to me and say, can you do a fundraiser because I need to get some school supplies for my kid. You know, it's stuff like that that drives me up a fucking wall where I'm like, now wait a minute. You know about the shit in the summertime and everything else. You got to be prepared for this kind of shit. But there are certain things and causes that I agree to get behind. I mean, hell, it can be for cancer. It can be for, you know, hell, everybody knows Lunatic Dad has gotten behind many, many fundraisers. And so have you, Dave, and Cab, and many people behind the scenes that people don't even know that people have donated to people to help them out in the community. But I agree that YouTube has gotten away. We've gotten away from creating. We've gotten away from actually participating in live streams and helping each other out that way, that now it's gotten to the point where people are just saying, hell, let me just go ahead and talk with Lunatic Dad or Dave or anybody, I don't give a fuck who it is, that they'll turn around and think that, you know, hey, I can get a nice fundraiser or whatever. Now, I do want to say this, and it's so very important. I did do a fundraiser for veterans, okay? CMAX and EdUSAF, both of them passed away. Just wanted to put that out there. God rest their soul. I did it for their families and for them, and they actually died. Now, see, that cause I got behind because I said, now, wait a minute. You know, they're that ill, and they passed away. So, but I agree 100 fucking percent, 100%. I'm behind Dave 100% in what he's saying. He's saying from what I got. Now, mind you, I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't get it all because I'm driving my truck. I'm fucking sick as hell, and I'm still fucking driving.
I know.
But the point I'm trying to make, you can hear it in my fucking voice. This ain't the normal Lunatic Dad's voice as you hear it. But what I'm trying to get at is if I can keep my happy ass out here, busting my dick 14 hours a day, sick as fuck, and I don't go and ask the community for a damn thing, period. I take care of my business, period. Okay? Not saying that everybody's got to be like Dave or Lunatic Dad or Cat 7 or Pusha or Ranch Hands or anybody. I'm not talking about that kind of shit. I'm talking about if you really need the help. When did you find out that you needed the help? When it was too late? Or did you wait? My point is that sometimes people will ask for help, but they knew about it already for a while, but they were too they were too embarrassed to go ahead and ask for help until it was too late. My thing is, if you know that you got a problem, and it's just a little problem, the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get. It's going to get, hey, I can't pay this, I can't pay that, or whatever. After a while, you know, people, that's why I don't mind helping out those that are truly, truly in need on my channel. But I tell people, and I agree with you, Dave, you got channels too. You got channels too. You got your own people that follow you. Hey, like Dave was saying, if you turn around and ask, hey, every fucking day, be on your channel, hey, this is what's going on. Can someone help me? Can maybe $20 here, $40 here. After a while, it all starts to fucking add up. So I agree 100% with you, Dave. And if anybody gave you any repercussions, what you're saying, then it's pure guilt, and they feel that this is directed right at them. But it shouldn't be. You're just trying to say what everybody has already seen going on. You hit it right on the head. A lot of people have seen this. The only thing where I disagreed with you, what I said in the chat, is that sometimes it's that people don't want to say anything until it's too late. But that's their fault because they waited too long. They didn't address it until it's way too late. That's the part I'm trying to say, that sometimes people are their own worst enemy when it comes to shit like this for fundraisers because they wait too long. You know what I'm saying? They wait too long, and they have to.
But they wait too long, and then they put it on the community as a kind of almost like a guilt trip. And it's like, that's... People are not making the phone calls they need to make. They're not making arrangements they need to make. They're not selling things that they have in their house. They're not being accountable. They're not being honest. I'm just trying to bring out in the open what people are talking about privately. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yes. Well, you know, and it's okay to do that, my friend. How many times we donate to you, and what did they accuse me and you of in our own community?
Oh my goodness.
The backlash that I've gotten from that, I mean, hell, I've had people say, well, you know, your money can go to a better cause than Super Chatting Green Bay Wacky. And then I turn around and say, if I want to donate to my friend Dave Green Bay Wacky, that's my fucking choice. I go to work for that money. I make that money.
I hate that. I've said that a million times. People point the fingers. Oh, that guy could have gave that money for this. Dude, if you make your own money, you get to do what you want with it. It's your money. It's your money. It's your money.
Amen.
No one should ever point a finger at someone and say, well, you gave money to this when you should have gave it to that. Look, it's your money. You earned it. You can do whatever you want with it.
Plus, people don't realize no one knows everybody's lives behind YouTube scenes. All right? How do you not know Lunatic Dad himself doesn't donate like, and you know, Dave, because I told you privately, because I trust you like a brother.
Yeah.
But I've said it many times. I got freaking diabetes fund I give to. I give to the cancer society. I give to so many damn different things. Homeless people who don't. I give to for the Africans up in Africa that you send donations, 19.99 that you send out that they take out for me. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but what I'm trying to say is I do what the fuck I want to do with my money. If
Yeah.
I want to go ahead and super chat my friends or super chat a channel I'm behind or super chat someone because I like what they do, that's my business. Okay? But all that bullshit aside, this is getting a little bit off our situation.
You garbed out there, Larry. That's all right. We'll wait for you. Yeah, people are just not being accountable. That's the biggest thing. They're not being accountable. I love the way you said that. You actually gave me a new way of saying that. People wait too long. They're waiting too long. They're waiting too long. But again, I'm trying to get people encouraged again, believe it or not, to go back to their channels.
But I agree with you, Lee. And then take your money that YouTube's going to take fucking 30% anyway, but you're hurting so bad, but yet you give out a super chat. I tell people always, one, give it from your heart, first off. Two, make sure it never hurts you financially, ever, ever. If it hurts you financially, trust me, don't give it. You being there and tweeting out something or sharing a stream is just as important. Trust me. Like I said, I hear it all the time in the community. And does it piss me off sometimes if I've gotten a lot of backslack on a lot of shit from people that actually will tell me, Dad, I love you. I love you. And them are the same fucking people that turn around and stab me in my back. And that I hear it from. So you're not the only one, Dave. I support what you're saying. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. And if people crush you, I say crush Lunatic Dad too, because I fucking agree.
I'm just trying to talk about the elephant in the room. That's all I'm trying to do, at the risk of bringing on the hatred. At the risk of bringing on the hatred, I'm doing this stream. It's just gotten to a boiling point.
It had to be done, though. Dave, see, like I said, I've given many fundraisers, and I'm proud of the people that I raise funds for. I'm proud of it, because here's the difference. I ask for documentation of the situation, because there's also a lot of scamming going out there, too. All right? I ask for it. If someone comes to Lunatic Dad and says, I need a fundraiser because I want to get my kid a car and I need $500 more for a down payment. No, don't even ask me. That's stupid ass. That's dumb ass. Go do what you got to do to raise that money on your own. But if there's a situation where I know a family literally doesn't have food or something, I know there's a lot of shelters out there and everything else. But at the same time, this is where, like I said, I don't think we disagree, Dave, but there might be a little bit in the way we might think on this. Is I look at it as a family doesn't have food. Yes, I know they can go to a shelter, but I look at it as also a lift up to that family that if I can help them out that way, because my channel has a little bit more exposure, okay? But with that being said, sometimes people take advantage of the exposure because of the amount of people that are affiliated with me. Okay? And that sometimes sucks. There have been many times I had to tell people I can't do it. I just can't do it. But there have been many times that I have went where they have told me, Dad, don't do it. Don't do it. Outright have told me. And I just went beyond what they even asked, and I did it anyway. Okay? I just said, no, I know. All right? There's certain people that are extremely close to Lunatic Dad, Larry. All right? There's a lot of people that are very close to me that when I know something to be fact and true, and they've exhausted every avenue, then I go into my support mode. I mean, it's a shame that this is something that's been being talked about forever in our community. But no one had the balls to stand up and say something. And I give you credit, Dave. I give you credit. I salute you, my friend. because you did something that needed to be fucking done.
People, they don't know what goes on behind the scenes. And I'm going to reassure everyone in this chat tonight, I'm not pointing the finger at any one person. And I know that there's a lot of people that have situations. I'm not directing this. It's not directed at you. It's just people don't know what goes on behind the scenes. They don't see all the private messages where people are like, oh, and like people, this person today, 10 people asked me for money. They came to me, they private messaged me, they did all this. They don't see this stuff behind the scene. It's like they don't see this stuff that's going on, and no one's talked about it openly. It's not anyone in the chat that's having. It's not directed at you. You might think it is, but it's not. This is a blanket stream. It's just an overall. It's not directed at you. And I know the timing might be bad for certain people, certain situations. Again, it's not directed at any particular person. I'm just trying to make a point that our community's just become like a giant ATM cash machine. And a lot of people, the people that have money, are getting sucked into it over and over and over. Not just once, twice, three. And I'm just trying. I want to see people get back to being channel creators that have to make their channels profitable. You've got to find that way. If you're going to stick it out on YouTube, you can't just say, well, I'm not profitable. I can't work. I need the community just to support me. You've got to find a way. I've had people I've talked to that say, I don't have any money for food. Can you give me some money? And I'm like, have you went to the food shelf? Well, I don't want to go to the food shelf. That's embarrassing. What? I'm not kidding you. I kid you not. They would rather go out in the community and get a fundraiser done for them to get money in their PayPal account so they can go shop. Guys, I've been to the food shelves lots of times. All right. Now, I'm at a moment in my life right now where I'm okay. But I'm okay because I've worked and my wife works. But I'm telling you, I have sold every fucking thing I own at times. There was one time I sold everything, every snowmobile. You know what it's like to watch your stuff leave on someone's trailer, something you really liked? I watched my Ford Explorer years ago leave because I had to pay my rent, $3,200. I got cash. The thing was worth $6,000. I sold it. I was truckless. But, God rebuilt that and I got another Explorer. But the point is, I just don't think people are being enough accountable is all.
Yes, I agree. As I said, me and you are 100% in agreement with each other. We really are. But, again, sometimes we also, people, and even in life, us being old, I'm an old fuck, you're an old fuck, Dave.
Yeah,
sorry, you're old. You are old. But the point I'm trying to make is that don't wait until it's too late. This also can be a teaching stream, too, to help people in time of crisis and need. I always say, if you're embarrassed to ask for help, then you're not in need. Does that make sense?
Yes, I've talked to so many people privately that just won't do the legwork that they need to do. They don't make the calls they need to make. They don't go where they need to go. They don't do it. They just sit there, and then they're just like, I'm just trying to address the elephant in the room. I know that some people are going to be mad at me for this stream, and they're going to think it's about them. Again, it's not about you, whoever you think you are. It's an overall thing going on in the community, just an overall thing that's been going on. It's getting worse. It's just been getting worse every day, all day.
It had to be brought up. Seriously, it really did. Because like I said, I mean, hell, I'm not going to bring up my own situation. Fuck, I was out of work for 2 fucking weeks. Yeah, I got vacation time up the wing gang and everything else. All right, no big deal. But the point being is I'm about to go have surgery with 2 different parts of my body on the 26th. Well, everybody knows insurance doesn't pick all that shit up 100%. But I'm already preparing for that now, make sure that certain money is allocated, even from my 401k, so I don't turn around and get in any debt because of this surgery I'm going to have. I'm being proactive. I know that it's going to cost 20% because my insurance is an 80-20 HMO plan, so it's a plan of what's going to be done. So the other 20% is on me. Well, I don't want to fucking fall into this situation where I have a bunch of medical bills flying over my head and everything. So I'm being proactive. That's what I'm trying to say. If you notice, hey, I got an electric bill that they said, I've got 30 days to go ahead and make arrangements. But you don't make no fucking arrangement until you get that next notice saying that it's going to be off in 24 hours or 1 day or whatever. But they did give you the notice already last month saying make some arrangements. There is a lot of help out there for this kind of stuff. Again, I tell people I don't mind helping doing fundraisers for good causes. I don't mind putting myself out there because my intentions are good. And so are yours, Dave. And Cab does it. I know a lot of people do it. Our intentions are good, but you don't want to fucking take advantage of people that will go ahead and put it out there on their channels. Because what ends up happening, what you're saying right now, Dave, what ends up happening, and I agree with you, the first person you say, no, I'm not, guess what? I'm unsubscribing for you. I say if you're going to unsubscribe for me because of that, I don't want you anyway, personally. But, I mean, the point being is that this is life we're talking about, not YouTube. This is real life shit, not just YouTube channels. You're talking about, there's been a lot of people, hell, Dave has lifted up, I could tell you a couple of them, you know, with Granny Monster, with Cab 7 and everything else, all right? You guys don't know Granny Monster, most of you people in this chat, okay? She hasn't been around in a while, but I have seen her shit, all right? But my point being is that there was a lot of things that what Dave is saying, they did it from their heart, and they got documentation, and they knew exactly what the hell is going on. All right, myself, yes. Do I do fundraisers? Yes. Will I do them all the time? No. The last 2 fundraisers I did, you guys hear the ramifications. I almost got sick as hell, got rushed to the hospital after all this shit was done. All right, I put my own fucking body out on the line. My point being is if I can put my body out on the fucking line to try to help out people and help out their lives, then you people got to step up and help out your damn selves too. And I'm sorry, it's harsh reality, but there is always ways around things. Talk to people who have been through the real shitty hard times. There's numbers to be called. There's places to go. There's things that can be done to help you out. I know, like I said, I'm sure I'm going to get crushed by this, but it's the truth, and it's not something that Dave, good job on bringing this out. But, hey, it had to be done. And as I said before, everybody in the chat, make sure you give Dave a fucking thumbs up because I can't go too much longer. As you can tell, no, I'm even reaping for my own fucking breath right now.
Larry, I can't even believe you came up here. And first of all, I'm done with this live stream in 16 minutes. It's done at 11. I've said my piece. I can't, from here forward, advise everyone what to do with every fundraiser they're presented with. And again, this is not directed towards one person. It's you just, people don't understand if you don't understand what goes on behind the scenes, the talk that comes in, and people don't see it underneath. And so they don't know about this stuff. So I'm just trying to bring it out in the open because so many people are talking about it privately. And I'm the guy that decided to risk my channel tonight, the hatred that'll come to say this, because I know I'm going to get a bunch of hate. And well, I don't care.
50% of it from you. That's why I wanted you to bring me up here, Dave, was because that people can see your passion and everything else, and they can also see that Lunatic Dad's got the same mindset as Dave, Green Bay Wacky. Same. It's the same. Okay, so if you think that way, I thought about it, but since you brought up the topic, I said, fuck it, put me on that stream. Except the only thing I say is that sometimes people wait too late. That's the only difference what me and you are. I think we think alike, but different. You know what I mean?
No, we got the same. We're talking the same language. I'm just trying to encourage my final 14 minutes here. I'm trying to encourage the community to go back to being content creators again, or in all honesty, reevaluate your life, how you're spending your money, what you're doing. You know, if you have time in your hands and you don't work, well, again, the Bible says you don't work, you don't eat. You just can't You can't just say to the community, I'm in the community, I'm not making money, my channel's failing, and you just got to give me money because I need it to pay my bills every month. You got to
There's
find
an
a
old
different
saying.
way. You
There's
got
an
to
old
find
saying
a
that
different way.
my daddy always taught me when I was a little boy. There's an old saying that always, and it rings true even as I'm an old man now. Remember, you reap what you sow, and you're also fruits of your labor. All right, listen to what I just said. You reap what you sow, and you're also fruits of your labor. If you're going to bust your ass out there and you're going to work hard and everything else, yes, there are sometimes the illnesses do play a big role in hurting people. I get it. I really do. As I said, Dave and myself are both saying the same thing. We're not talking about people who got cancer, people who got some very serious shit going on.
There's people with very
Or
serious
somebody to
problems.
help them out. We're not saying that. We're talking about you saying you need some money and you turn around and got $1,000 fucking phone that you just bought. That's hard for me to devour. That's hard for me to devour something like that.
But it's not only that, it's doing it over and over and over again. You got to be able to say, wow, I need to change something in my life. I either got to get a different job. The job I have doesn't, I got to move out and go somewhere cheaper. I got to do something. I'm just trying to encourage people to reevaluate their life. And I'm just trying to, again, this is all in love. Some people here might think it's all in hate. It's not. It's not in hate. And for all the people I didn't talk to in the chat, just so you know, I will be back on with a new live stream within probably 1 hour, and this will be put to rest, and it'll be a comedy, fun, talk to the chat live stream. Just so you know, this live stream is going to be squashed in 12 minutes. I've said my piece. You can take it for what it's worth. You can evaluate it. Again, it's not directed at one particular person. I don't have anything against people on their own channels doing their own fundraisers for their own causes. I'm not against that at all. That's great. That's what it should be. Your channel, your live stream. Yes. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. But that's not what's happening. People are saying, well, I'm not big enough. Can you do this for me? Or they're not making the calls that they need to make. They're not being accountable. And they're not telling us stuff. They're not telling us they have a drug habit. They're not telling us that they're spending their money on things they shouldn't be, and then they run out, And I know it all, guys. I know about gambling. I can tell you about overdraft fees, mismanagement of money. Guys, it's just not being talked about. I'm just asking people to be more accountable, and I'm not trying to minimize people's hardships. It's just that the community here in YouTube can't solve everyone's financial hardship problems.
Remember, Dave, and I agree. Remember, everything's just a Band-Aid. Eventually, you take that Band-Aid off, and that sore is still there. That any type of fundraiser you've done or any of us have done for worthy good causes, that's only a temporary fix. You gotta find the permanent solution to your problem. What put you in that situation in the first? It's easy for people will say, well, Dad, it's easy for Dave or yourself to preach something, whatever. Let me tell you, I had the government fucking cheese when I was in my early 20s. I lived with 3 kids in a 1-bedroom apartment which had cockroaches. I've lived up in a very meager way of coming up when I was younger with my older sons and stuff. Been there, done that. But I didn't let it hold me back.
Look, I'll tell you this. My now wife, that we've been together all these years, our first child that we had together, we lost a business that we had. We basically went from being a business owner to penniless overnight. We lived in a one bedroom apartment. We couldn't pay the rent. There was no air conditioning. It was 100 frickin' degrees out. My wife was on a PICC line. You know what a PICC line is? I'll just tell you. A PICC line, for the audience, is when you can't eat because you're so sick from the pregnancy. You get your nutrients from a bag. And 100 degrees, we had to go to the shower and run the water cold about 4 or 5 times a day to cool off. No air conditioning. We had no food. We had to eat food that was left over from our business that was like canned goods. And we lived like this. Then we had to move in with my mom because we lost that apartment. We were homeless and we had to do that. But you know what? It took some time. It did get better. That's the thing. People, look, I don't think people are willing to go through a hardship to get to the better time. Sometimes you got to get your ass kicked. Sometimes you do have to get thrown out. I know that sounds harsh. That sounds bad. But then what it does sometimes is you come out of it stronger because you realize, I don't want that to happen again. What caused that problem? And you end up being stronger about it. But like you said, it's too much of a band-aid. Just, fix this for me right now. I just don't want to deal with it. Just give me the money now. That's the easy way to deal with it. And then they get the money and they're like, oh, thanks. Cool. I got the money.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, there are things in which that a fundraiser will help and everything else. But I just want to make this perfectly clear what I'm saying and what Dave is trying to say, plain and simple, that we're not saying that we're not compassionate and everything else, because anybody that knows Dave or myself knows we are very compassionate and loving people towards the community. What we're saying is that there's a lot out there that people are taking advantage of things that there's out of pure just bullshit. Like I said, Dave was talking about, if you do a fundraiser and then you turn around, I've seen it. Not on my channel, okay? I want to make that perfectly clear. And I know I haven't seen it on Dave's channel, to myself, to where that there has been ever a fundraiser and then they're turning around super chatting or whatever.
All the time. I've seen that. Like, I kid you not. I'll bet I've seen that 20 times. In the last couple months. And my blood just boils. I'm just like, really? It's like, guys, if you're in that dire of a situation, you don't need to super chat someone just to look good. All right. You're not looked any less upon because you don't super chat a channel. When you're in a chat and you're there showing support for that channel loves that you're there. They're not looking at you going, wow, I hope that person super chats me because I'll like them better. Guys, keep that freaking money in your pocket. Don't super chat anyone if you're in a bind. All right? Don't.
All right, Dave, you might as well tell them the truth. I've been super chatting you all this time so that whenever I want to come up on panel, you bring me up.
Oh my goodness. And again, guys, Larry is a brother to me, okay? I love Larry, okay? Anything I ever do for Larry is because I love him, okay? If I want to do a prayer stream for Larry, I don't gain anything from that. It's because I love him. I want the community to get behind the prayers.
Amen, brother.
I don't make any money up there. I did a live stream the other day for 4 hours, and we kept talking about Lunatic Dad, his health, pray for him, and it's because I love him, all right? It's because I love him.
And I appreciate that, everybody who came out for that, and you, Dave, and everything else. Like I said, I am going on to 26, and like I said, just keep me in your mind and your hearts and everything else on the 26th. Kyle is going to go ahead and document the whole week, me preparing for it and everything else, and then he's going to put it as a premiere where it's an actual, where I'm in the hospital and what's going on and everything else. Just want to let everybody know that I appreciate the prayers more than anything that you can possibly give to me. Trust me, the prayers is, I may F this bombs all the time or whatever, be crazy, but believe it or not, I'm a very soulful man too, and I'm a very humble human being. I want to thank you, Dave. Trust me, I've seen the whole stream, but I was just sitting there just relaxing and just not doing anything, so I just want to let you know, Dave, that I love you, and I appreciate everything that you're by my side.
I know. And again, as I've got 5 minutes left here to make my final closing statements, I'm going to reiterate a few things for 5 minutes, and then I'm done. My piece has been said. Number one, this is not directed at any particular person. I know a lot of people have come through here tonight that think, I've already seen messages, they think it's about them. It's not about you. It's an overall atmosphere of dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of situations, okay? It's not about one particular person, okay? Number two, I'm not saying I don't sympathize with you. Just because when I make a statement like, well, maybe you should be homeless, and someone might say, wow, that sounds harsh. Guys, look, it's tough love. But what I'm saying is you might have to get a fire under your butt to fix your problem. You can't, it's kind of like everyone's got like a family member that is not responsible sometimes, and they're always getting bailed out, and then they're always talking about it privately, like, oh, Bob, he's out, we're always bailing him out. Someone just let him get some tough love. And sometimes you need to hear it. Tough love. Sometimes you got to be accountable. I want to encourage people to go back to their channels. If you're not, and I'm going to say this, and you're going to hate this to hear this, some people in the chat, if you're spending a lot of time on YouTube and you're broke, get off of YouTube, all right? Come back when you can and go find some part-time work, 10 hours a week, 20 hours, 5 hours, anything. It's like, but I see that also, people that are able to work that say, I don't have any money, and then I see them all day long, all over YouTube. And I'm like, get off of YouTube. Go make some money for yourself. Come back when you can afford to. Everyone's got to reevaluate their own life, their own situation. I can't tell you what to do. I just brought the elephant in the room out at the risk of getting I might lose a lot of friends over this. I might. And you know what? If that's the way it goes, that's the way it goes. I'll take it on the chin. But I said it.
I love you, David.
I said what I had to say, and I'll be back in an hour with a comedy live stream. We won't talk about this. We'll try to lift people up and entertain. I'm probably an hour and a half, because I can't even. I see all kinds of messages already. People are there's gonna be a lot of hate from this. I know that. So anyway, guys, look, I did a whole stream without calling out hardly anyone in the chat, and I hardly read any of the messages. A few here and there, guys. That's basically, I've said what I've said. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to say it. Community, I love you. I want to see people succeed on YouTube, but you got to remember too, I'm going to be honest, this is tough love. Not everyone's going to make it on YouTube just because they have a YouTube channel. You got to, if you're going to make it here, it's going to be because you're clever enough. Your personality is engaging enough. Your content is good enough. Your live streams are big enough. It's like, not everyone is going to make it here just because they're here. And that's the hard part, is that some people are not making it and they're never going to make it. But they want to be supported here to be here. You got to find your outside way to make your money. And then when you're here, you do it when you have the time to do it and the resources, financial or otherwise. I don't know what else to say. Guys, I hope I get some people in a live stream in an hour and a half. That'll be fun and uplifting. Lunatic Dad, I had no idea you were coming up here. Thank you, Larry.
You got it, my brother. You got it, my brother.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. I'm taking off. I've said my piece. Go ahead and think whatever you want, but I love you guys. I'm not trying to condemn people. I'm not trying to minimize your plights, okay? But we all have struggles. We all have struggles. You just, the people are going to have to find ways, solutions, other than just every day going in the community to get money out. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what else to say. Do you have anything else you want to say, Larry?
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Dave. Thank you very much for bringing me on. And like I say, guys, make sure you guys pop up on Green Bay's hour and a half. Shower them to love with a lot of, laughter and everything else. Make sure that understand that it's all out of love. And trust me, we want to see everybody succeed. But again, it's all about personal responsibility.
Personal responsibility. That being said, I'm ending this broadcast, guys. That's it. I'm done. I've said my piece. Now you can go out and tell people whatever you want to tell them about Green Bay Wacky. I will accept whatever gets said about me from doing this live stream. I'll accept it. It is what it is. I'm done. Love you guys. Good night.